I'm ready.
We are ready.
Are you ready?
mate? You ready?
He's ready.
He's ready.
Mentally.
He's up there.
In football, it's difficult, and we focus on what's pivotal. Stats about the game and all the moments that were critical. Teams get robbed, it's criminal, but don't be acting pitiful. Two bros and one couch, it's time to get political.
Hello and welcome back to Two Bros, One Couch. I'm Dozza.
I'm Marco.
Today we're going to be talking about the transfer goings on, the ins, the outs, the maybes, the BS, all of that. So where do we start? Hometown. Home is where the heart is.
New season, new team in the Prem.
New kit.
And the team.
Kit's alright.
The kit's alright. I don't know why everyone was tripping.
Nah, I like
new team in the Prem, and that team is Huddersfield Town. And they have gone out and done a madness in the transfer market. They have spent the same amount of money as Liverpool have spent and bought a whole new team.
Like 18 players.
Yeah, they've literally bought a whole new team. And my friends at work, you know, a couple of them, I won't mention the names, but Dave, right? He's worried that he's not going to be able to tell the difference between some of the players on the pitch because they're all black with blonde hair.
I sent a tweet out, no fast twitch fibres in that team.
Yeah,
fast twitch fibres.
That's some pace for y'all. Some pace. And, I mean, they had their first friendly last night. Obviously, Big Tommy scored the winner. So
I think he'll do well. You know?
I think he will do well. I think he's in, at the moment, he's in the right time of his career where he needs to step up or step out. And I think it's good that Huddersfield Town have gone, right, you know what? Faith in you. Make it happen for us.
And then it's just mad when I'm seeing him linked with man like Baba Rahman.
Baba Rahman.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Huddersfield Town are bidding like 10, 12, 15 million.
Well, 22 for
22.
Baba Rahman. Yeah, 22. I think the signing, which I really, really liked, and in fact, when I first saw him play, was in the Championship final, promotion final. And I saw this guy play up against Aaron Moy, and I said, listen, he doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. He needs to be in the Prem.
Danny Williams.
And it was not a shock when it came up to me, and I thought, yes, me and Wagner, we're on things.
Quality over quantity. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm worrying about. I'm worrying, are they just buying players? Just to get the numbers in. Quality. He needs a bit of quality.
What I do think though is, even though he's after quality, and I do agree with that, what I do think is, if you put competition in every place, it can only make your players play better. Because nobody wants to think, like Van der Parra, you don't want to think, if I have a bad game, I'm going to go out to Tom Ince and then I'm not getting in for a while again. Because Van der Parra had, you talk to Huddersfield Town fans, he had mixed games last season all the time, but he was always in. Why? Because in the end of the day, he's still their main threat. Now he's got competition.
Hungry.
It's totally different. The hunger strikes you, on your toes all the time. And I think that will be different. I'm not saying they're going to go out and have a worldie and beat teams constantly. But what they'll do is, I think they'll get their points to stay in the league.
So are we saying they're going to reach that 40? That's safe here.
I mean, what I do think is they're going to stay in the league. I don't know what points they're going to get, but I do think they'll stay in the league. I mean, if I was going to go with anything,
you think so?
I 100% believe Swansea are going to go down. I 100% believe that.
It's way too early.
It's not too early for me.
Well, if Swansea sell Sigurdsson for 90 million or whatever
it is,
then they could buy.
Well, he's 120 million, isn't he? He's an absolute world beater, apparently.
I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I'm a big fan of Sigurdsson, right? But coupled with obviously thinking the market now, you know, it is daft prices. Looking at players going for mad. Kyle Walker today, 50 mil apparently. A defender's not worth 50 million.
It's him. More than 50 million.
Not him.
It's no.
So Sigurdsson, for you to say
what defenders are worth 50 million? What right
for
back
50
and left
mil?
backs?
I want
someone who can
Ramos,
shut out the whole defense.
Age thing. Maybe Ramos doesn't even qualify for 50 mil.
No.
But do you know what I mean? Like a Ramos in his prime. That's what 50 million should get me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But anyway, the market's just going a bit daft. Sigurdsson, they want no less than 50
Well, the market's going daft in England. Because if Juventus or Bayern Munich came in for Walker, he'd probably be 30 million.
So do you think foreign teams just take advantage? Do you think it's like, I don't know.
Well, no. Foreign teams take advantage of us, but we don't take advantage of them. What I'm trying to say is we'd sell our player for 30 million. If we were going to sell Januzaj, yeah? If Man United were going to sell Januzaj to Everton, yeah? It'd be 25 mil. You'd be like, oh, it's 25 mil.
Yeah.
Because he's got promise.
Yeah.
There's promise there.
Potential.
He's played for Man United. He's played in Champions League.
Yeah.
He goes to Real Sociedad for 8.8.
Yeah.
Really? Because he's a waste man. Because we put too much into him and thought he was the next big thing.
No, it's like foreign, like solid amounts, 189 million. These are 89.1. Like, they're pulling out the change. Like, where's the change? 8.8. Just 9 mil.
Just 9 mil. Just 9 million. But obviously they can go, oh, no, we want to do 8.8. We probably said 9 mil. They were like, nah, 8.8, because you got to take off gross net dot thing. Like, do you know what I mean?
8.8.
I'm out. But moving past that, for me, we'll go to Everton, because that's where Sigurdsson apparently is going. They said 40 million not for him. They want 50. Which is strange, but they want 50. But Everton, I mean, they've got spending now. They can spend.
Where?
They can spend cash money.
Throwing it out,
Cash money. Don't let no one fool you as well. We didn't pay Rooney's wages off. They did. They did. It's all in this whole deal for Lukaku. They paid the wages off. I can guarantee that. Yeah? They were like, listen. All in all.
That was all to get. That deal was.
Because Rooney's not a £10 million player.
No.
So they can't put it in there and go, yeah, £10 million. So they must have gone, listen, shortchange it. Rooney's free, but you lot pay his wage.
You pay his wage off. There you go.
Listen,
remember that one, though.
That one. I think that Everton fans, if they bring that up, they've got to understand that they gave him more shit than he was worth back then. Because he never had a problem with Everton. He moved because he wanted to win trophies. And who doesn't want to win trophies? And if you're that good and you are touted by Alex Ferguson as the best young talent in England, why wouldn't you move?
Yeah.
So they gave him a load of shit. He gave them shit back because he didn't do. He was a petulant kid. He's gone back home now. He obviously has always been an Everton fan. And the pressure's off Wayne Rooney. The pressure's off. The only way he'll give himself pressure now is if he thinks, I really want to get back in that England team.
He's getting beat up. Hey! What do you think about Rooney? No.
Out.
It's not now. No.
It's a no from you.
He's finished, yeah?
Is he done?
Yeah, he should have stayed at United. I agree.
Should he have stayed?
It's not right that you look bigger than me. Why do you look hencher than me?
Because he eats some sick food, that's why. Eat that yard food. Eat that Moses Kitchen food.
Arsenal's new signing.
Lacazette.
Scored today.
Promising.
Scored today.
Big signing.
It is a big signing. It's exactly what Arsenal
they need,
needed.
yeah. They need that.
In terms of, I feel United need to unlock Pogba. They need a CDM. I feel like for them to get the best out of Ozil right now, they needed that movement. That Lacazette's going to provide.
Yeah.
And
100%.
It hurts, but I can just see goals.
Oh yeah. Serious. I mean, I look at Lacazette and I do see a goal machine. 100%. I don't care where he was playing before. I don't care. Yeah. I see a person who's a goal machine, who likes goals, who wants to score goals. Yeah. And when you've got someone like that in your team who knows as well that they'll get the service, yeah, then I 100% believe that. Why wouldn't he be good? Yeah. As long as he can finish, why wouldn't he be good?
They need to keep hold of Sanchez, though. I feel.
I'm not sure they do.
You know what? No. You know what? Because they're rumoured with Lamar right now as well.
Yeah.
If they can bring him in,
then
I feel like it cushions the Sanchez blow.
Yeah.
If Sanchez goes, that is they're big boots to fill. Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms not just his goals, not just his assists and whatever, but what he does for that team, it's a massive hole. And to find someone like Sanchez, there's not many out there who do what Sanchez does.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So they need to keep hold of him in terms of the outgoings. But incomings, if they can bring Lamar in, more problems. Yeah. I think the Lacazette signing says to me that Arsene Wenger's gone, you know what, I'm going back with the old. Because I think they kind of lost the way when they signed Adebayor.
Yeah.
They just went with like big target man. And then obviously Giroud. Before that, it was Henry. You know? Yeah. It was Anelka. Rapid players. That was their game.
Yeah.
Play it in behind. And do you know what I mean? So maybe this is Arsene Wenger going, you know what? I need to go back to basics. What we did best. And see what happens. But Arsenal making some good signings.
The only problem is And if he is going back to basics, what they do need then is a couple of hench centre midfielders.
They need a bully.
Yeah, in the midfield.
Bully.
Because
Vieira.
Yeah, they need someone like that. They need someone like that. We're talking Bakayoko and Matic and all them lot. But they don't even need a Kante and stuff. They need a Vieira in there. They need someone who's gone, you know what, whilst you lot are doing all that, I'm going to be near doing the job. Because Coquelin's not that guy. They need a bully.
Yeah. They were rumoured at one stage, right, still going with Carvalho, William Carvalho. I think he'd be perfect.
Perfect for him. Perfect. I saw him for Portugal in the Confederations Cup. I thought he was very tidy, but he does get around and get his job done. So that would be a perfect signing. But I think if he's going to go back to basics, he can't just go, let's replace up front with pace. He needs to then have that midfield. Because if that pacey ball doesn't work out, they're straight back on you.
Plan B. Yeah, no plan B.
What happens? Do you know what I mean? So it's a mad one.
Arsenal doing alright in the transfer market.
Yeah.
We can't put it off any longer. Let's go to United.
Let's go to them.
Let's go
the
to
beast
United.
with a piece, with
Let's
no
go to
touch.
United.
For me, though, did we beat Chelsea or was he ever even going Chelsea?
He said early in the season, didn't he? Like mid-season.
Yeah, that
he knew where he was going. But then again,
you don't know if it's all talk.
You know.
You don't know if it's all talk. What I can say is this: Rooney was always rumoured to go back to Everton, and Lukaku was rumoured to go to Chelsea.
Yeah.
But I was saying as well, that if they're in talks with Rooney, we're probably in talks with Lukaku. Because we'll need a replacement. And the only reason I didn't see Lukaku coming is if Zlatan was staying on another year. Because Lukaku's not going to play second fiddle, which still could happen.
Which apparently might be
but
still
Zlatan will not be the top, he will not be the leading striker. He will be the guy coming off the bench. He'll be the Rooney. Yeah. But at the same time, it'll be good to have him around because he's a winner. Yeah. And he knows that. You know that if you put him on and you need a goal, it most likely will get you a goal. So if he stays and we've got Lukaku playing first option to him, it can only be good for United. The centre midfielder is not that much of a big drama.
Yeah.
And we do need people who can give the balance to the attack. So you need someone on the right who's not Mkhitaryan, because I think Mkhitaryan's number 10. I'm sorry, I keep saying it. I don't think he's a winger. I think he's a number 10. I know he's played winger and he played in the front three for Bruce Dortmund and then behind the striker.
Same with Mata as well.
But same with Mata. I don't want these players playing on the wing.
No.
I want them fighting for the number 10 spot. Yeah, in all the competitions that we're going to be in.
Yeah.
And I think that Martial, Lingard, Rashford. Well, Rashford should be fighting for up top. Really, I don't even think he should be fighting for a wing place. Yeah, but then I think you need to bring in wingers.
Yeah.
People who are just going. I mean, Perisic. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he's 28, 29. He's not going to be a lot of sell on value, but he'll bring balance to that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you need a right winger. Someone who's an actual out and out winger who's going to go, I've got that side, you've got that side, and then the number 10s are doing the business with Lukaku. Mate, if United can get that done, then a centre midfielder, a CDM, is not that imperative because United didn't struggle conceding goals last season.
Yeah.
They struggled scoring them. The whole thing is the goalkeeper. It goes on every year. But is at the moment...
I think they've still got the same fax machine, so we're good.
Yeah, we're alright. He's in America right now.
We're good.
Right next door to Real Madrid. Real Madrid are training on that pitch, and United are training on that pitch. I watched
De Gea's
on
in that
TV.
room, and they've got one of them dodgy hotels where through a door you can get to the next room and Real Madrid are in.
Yeah, and it's simple as... And the thing is, Morata's there going, I'm supposed to be over there.
Switching
and
rooms.
he's over there going, I'm
rooms.
supposed to be over there. Do you know what I mean? And Rafael Varane's over there going, I remember when I was going United.
Yeah.
It's mad. It's mad. And the thing between Real Madrid and Man United has been going on for too long. It happens every season.
Yeah.
You know, Bale's over there going, I finally wasn't injured so much. Apparently I was going.
This ain't no swingers club, B.
No, it's not.
Come on.
It's mad. Just everyone stick to your teams.
Stay loyal.
Stick to your teams, man. Stick to your teams.
City. Bernardo Silva. I think their biggest sign at the moment. Kyle Walker just signed today. Well, medical apparently today.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking in the region of 50 to 60 million for Kyle Walker. I don't think it's a great price, but what I do think is, and I keep saying this to people, and I always say this to people, and people know that I say it to them, you pay for what you need. And if you need a right back, you'll pay over the odds for him because you need that right back.
Yeah.
And you need someone like Kyle Walker because he offers pace, he's still quite young, and he knows the Premiership.
Yeah.
So, really, I mean, Daniel Levy is the biggest gangster around. Daniel Levy is a massive gangster. He's the MVP of gangsters. He's sat there at the top of the phone going, make me an offer that I can't refuse. And they say, it's these teams like Man United and Man City ruining football. It's not. It's the teams like Tottenham who have got the Godfather up top.
The Swansea done.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? The guy at Swansea going, yeah, Daniel Levy ain't got shit on me.
Yeah.
This family's more better than their family.
Yeah.
We'll take it. This is what I'm saying. So the people who are spoiling football, the people selling their players for mad amounts of money. So Walker to City, they need a right back. It's same with Monaco, the Benjamin Mendy.
Yeah.
They'll charge over
I
the
think
odds.
City are at the stage now where they need to just replenish that defence. Anyway,
Yes,
you've got
anyway.
your Kolarov, Zabaleta, like Zabaleta's gone.
Gone, yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like they're decent in the day, very, very, very good in the day.
Yeah.
But the times come where it's, you know what, we need to start again, really. And I think Kyle Walker, you know, in terms of ability, great signing for him.
Yeah.
Yes, the fee, regardless of the fee, it's
Yeah.
a good signing. Everybody hands go up, up, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Hey!
That's the intro.
Obviously, they've got that Bernardo Silva as well. Who, obviously, for me,
Solid signing.
yeah, it's a
Solid
great signing.
signing.
Yeah.
Who was the
Ball
striker
never-
that we said
They,
there
they
was
call him
rumour?
Elastico because the ball never leaves his feet. That's a true story. I heard that.
You call him Lukaku Elastico.
No, they're calling him. Please get some elastic.
Balls always like, leaving his foot.
Please, do you see the training video? It's mad.
I couldn't help but laugh.
It's mad.
It was sad that someone's actually scoped that out and put it on Twitter.
Put it on Twitter, yeah.
Funny.
It was funny, yeah. Let's move to the bin dippers.
Bro, you can't say that.
Of course I can.
You can't say
course
that.
I
Bro,
can.
we want to be able to go on tours and stuff.
Do it.
Let's go Liverpool.
Let's go to Liverpool.
I didn't call you that.
I did.
Not on camera anyway. Dominic Solanke. Is that the only player that's signed?
Salah. That
Salah.
guy who sleeps with his cousin. Can we say that?
See, the Salah one is
Can we say
weird.
that?
You can't say that. That's come out as well.
Does that come out? The guy sleeps with his cousin.
That's peak.
He's married to his cousin.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think I get all these information? I get in card.
Where you get all this gossip?
It's first of all, it's not gossip. It's information. Yeah. Salah.
How much was Salah?
Salah with 35 mil. Not a bad price. Not a bad price at all.
I'd guarantee you didn't go for that from Chelsea. I reckon it'd be fairly cheap. 8.8 million. Undisclosed fee. Which means like 3 mil. They got 3 mil for him. I don't know. I've not watched him.
They like his pace. They like how.
I've not watched him there.
My
mate who's a Roma
I've seen
fan.
him for Roma.
My mate who's a Roma fan tells me he's done alright. Should have scored 30 or 40 more goals.
More
He
goals.
actually did because he's missed like sitters. But I don't know. Maybe
But
he's
you
done
don't.
bits.
You don't get chance to miss sitters in the Premiership. So
Remember, De Bruyne came.
yes,
Chelsea left and came back,
Came
and
back
there's a rude
strong.
boy now.
Strong.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe I can't really say too much.
We'll just have to see.
But it's just a weird one.
The big transfer news for them is the what is it? VVD and sorry who? VVD and Cater.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I'm sat back now. Thank you for understanding that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for jumping in there.
Yeah, Cater and VVD. Now, both players want to leave their respective clubs, Southampton and Red Bull Leipzig.
Yeah.
Both teams don't have to sell. They don't have to. They're just like, no, we're not selling. Yeah. Southampton have a new manager, so they'll be wanting to keep all their best players to give him a chance. And Red Bull Leipzig are in the Champions League along with Liverpool,
And
who
they've
are
got
not
mad
yet
cash.
in the Champions League, and they've got mad cash. So, really and truly, Liverpool seem to be putting all the eggs in one basket. That's a Love Island reference for all you Love Island fans. Because they've got their players on paper, which is also a Love Island reference. And they don't seem to be going for anyone else. They don't seem to have a plan B, Liverpool. They don't seem to be like, right, we're going for Naby Keita, but if we don't get Naby Keita, we're going to go for Chalobah. You know what I mean? And they're like, we're going to go for VVD, but if we don't get VVD, we're going to go for, I don't know, Williams from Everton.
Can they go for Van Dijk now?
Well, they've apologised for going to him.
Yeah, but it's like, we whispered in his ear. No, sorry. But we're back. No, seriously, can we have him?
Can we have
Do you know
him?
what I mean? Like,
I mean, they can still go and get him if they try to go get him. But what they're saying is 70 million.
this is what I'm saying. This is
That's what Southampton's saying.
70 mil.
But what I'm trying to say is now, this is what I was saying about it. If you need a player, is 70 million worth it? For Liverpool, yeah, because they need a centre back. They do need a centre back. But more than anything, they need a motherfucking left back.
What are we saying? Hang on, what are we saying? Centre back? Are we saying this for Lovren? Because they got Matty.
Yeah, I mean, they need a centre back who's better than Lovren. Who's gonna VVD and Matip would be a good partnership. Yeah. So, but for me, they need a left back. I think people forget, that Lovren might not be the best defender, but you can't have help from Milner as your left back. Remember, Matip was playing alongside Klein, and then Lovren was getting Milner. It doesn't help. So for me, I think Liverpool need a left back. Danny Rose. 120 mil. 150 mil Danny Rose.
There you go. Chelsea. What have Chelsea done? What have Chelsea been?
Chelsea have let the kids go because it's Mourinho's fault.
It probably will be.
It will be Mourinho's fault. Listen, Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, they should be getting into midfield. That's another thing. So we've got Tuanzebe, but Loftus-Cheek and Chalobah are probably much better than Tuanzebe and Fosu-Mensah.
Yeah.
And they can't get into Chelsea's midfield.
Yeah.
If they need a centre midfielder who's like a strong centre midfielder. And
let me tell you, if that was Mourinho who sold them two right now.
Oh, mate. The World War 7.
All hell will be kicking off.
Mad. And, listen, do you know what the worst thing is, They did an ugly to Costa before they even bought in a striker. Yeah? Talking about, we don't need
this
you.
Is weird.
We don't need you. Lost Lukaku. I was like, listen, Costa, listen. I didn't even want Lukaku. It's always been I've always loved you. You know what I mean? It's just that we have such a torrid relationship. I want us to be better. Don't you want us to be better?
These are Love Island references again.
No, but that's what does happen on Love Island. But nobody phones, bro. They just sit there. They just sit there.
Chelsea with the worst unveiling of a player, by the way.
Rudiger.
Did you see that? Oh my god! Did you see that cringy video?
It was sickening. Of course, I am a Chelsea player.
Excuse me. Can this young man have your name on his shirt?
Of course, I'm
a Chelsea player now.
Come on.
Behave.
Come on.
Behave.
And you've got my man at Real Madrid who can't do keep you uppies. Yo, it's either got to be funny or it's got to be on point.
Bro, that was really embarrassing. What? I can do
I think, have you ever tried doing kick-ups after you've... I don't go gym too much, obvs. But when you do leg day, and you try to keep your bit after.
You think that's what it was?
I'm trying to just... I'm kind of digging him out of a hole.
What was that? He's chatting shit? High five for that, sunshine. High five. Give me a high five. Not him.
Legs up here, you know.
Off his shin. We're doing it off his chin. Yeah. Shin thought, that's a trick shot. No, that's a trick shot. We're doing it off his shin. Listen, you saw when Rooney scored that shin goal against Man City. That was a trick shot.
Don't tell me the shin's not in.
No, don't tell me the shin's not in. Behave. No, listen. When I saw that, it was dead. It was dead. We have got the Two Bros One Couch Fantasy Dream Team. It is a £10 entry fee, okay? Now, I'm letting people put their teams in because you can swap and change up until kick-off in the first week. Yeah, you put your teams in. About 2 weeks before kick-off, I'll gather all the money together so I know exactly who's paying up, who's paid, and then I can put out there what the winnings will be. At the moment, we are 25 men strong in this league. That's £250 already in this league. You can't put your nose up to money like
team.
that.
Money team.
You know what I mean? Someone at the end of this season will win a nice bit of money. I'm wanting by next week, because I've only had it up for a week, another 25 joined.
Yeah.
50 people in a Sun Dream team is like £500 winnings.
There you go.
You're living dreams. So, talk to everyone. Tell them it's an open league. Yeah, I'll be in contact about money. Like I said, 2 weeks before the start of the season, just to make sure that we've got it all in, and then we'll go from there. It'll be a good one, I think, and it'll be fun. Yeah. Keeps everyone entertained throughout the whole season.
And
got
new
a couple
t-shirts.
more things. And
new t-shirts coming. New colours
are coming.
Summertime colours. I want the whole town painted. Mad colours.
Two bros, one couch. Mad colours. We've got a couple of new t-shirts, to be totally honest, and we're excited about both, aren't we? We're extremely excited. It's going to be good, and we're hoping to get a hoodie. I mean, winter's coming. Like Game of Thrones, winter is coming. So we're going to need them hoodies. That hold. If you ain't got a girl to hold you at night, then you might have a hoodie. It's one of them ones.
And when you're not wearing it, your girlfriend probably wear it. Because that's what girls do.
The girls will always take your hoodie.
Stretch that
and then
out.
do you know what else
Because
they
they
do?
put their knees in it and all sorts of
What
stuff.
is that about?
Why do they do that when
Like
they're
I won't
watching?
bust their head till the white meat shows. I hate that when they put their knees in it. Yeah? And do you know the worst thing is when they put makeup on it and don't tell you. And they watch you with that makeup on. Yeah? And then they want to come home one day and be like, what girl you been talking to? Bitch, this is your makeup. I know this makeup when I see it.
That's
Don't
Mach
try
5
shit.
Rimmel 1
Yeah,
as
that's
well,
the
so
shit
I
I
know it's
bought you
yours.
at Christmas. Don't try that. So yeah, we're excited. We're glad to be back. Okay. We will be keeping on top of the friendlies. We'll be putting little updates out there. No. And yeah, and I'm going to cut this throw off. I think more than anything, that's got to go. No, yes. The throw's got to go. Look at it.
No.
Look at it, though. Look at it.
Leave it, man. Leave it. Leave it. Yeah, leave it.
Nah, I'm out.
This has been 3 Bros, 1 Couch. I've been Dozza.
I've been Marco, and you have been Prince.
It's been good to be back. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace. Do peace.
Do peace. Peace. Prince straight.
No. No.
Allow you, fam.